Hi, Shika. Good morning. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking that. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Well, so Shika, have we had a session before, or is this our first session?
I think it is first session.
First session. Okay. So, Shika, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? What do you do?
Sure. I'm Sikha Singh and I'm from UP. And
Okay.
right now I'm working as a primary teacher.
Oh, nice. Which subjects do you teach?
Basically, my subject is science, but in primary, sometimes I have to teach all subjects.
Oh, okay. Including English. Including English.
Yeah, including English as well.
Okay, all right. So, well, Shika, a little bit about me as well. So, I am Professor Anwesha, and I'm in the teaching, and just like you, I'm in the teaching and academics field. I teach. I mainly teach. Postgraduate students who are pursuing their masters in business administration. Economics is my core subject, but then I sometimes teach undergraduate students also. But from time to time, like currently, I am teaching both, and I live in Mumbai with my parents, and I've been teaching for quite some time now, around 12 years. So it's been a long
And
journey. What about you? How long have you been a teacher?
yeah, it's been 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Mm.
So, Shikha, uh, what brings you on clappingo? What are you looking for?
I'm looking forward sometime, hesitation to talk
Hmm.
someone.
Hmm.
And also, sometime I'm feeling that I'm right or not, how I'm speaking to someone and where I'm doing mistake.
Correct. Okay.
That,
Right. So, well, those two areas are, one is when you're saying that you're looking to speak more confidently and fluent. So that's an area of fluency. And the second area is where you said that sometimes you wonder whether I'm speaking correctly or the words that I'm saying. That is an area of, that is the concern of vocabulary.
okay.
So, learning new words, phrases, that will help you with your vocabulary. And once your vocabulary develops, your fluency will generally, I have seen that once people's vocabulary develop, they know more words, more different types of words. That fluency also gradually improves.
Okay.
But for fluency, the number one tip I give my learners is to speak more and more with other people. That is the first, most beneficial tip, because even if you know a lot of vocabulary, when I ask you, when we talk face to face, you may draw a blank, even though you know so many words.
Yes, it happened.
Yes. So that can be overcome. Good thing you've joined Clapping Go. So on this platform, as you know, we have live sessions. So you can directly talk to people, speakers, ask them questions and so on. So how many sessions have you completed on Clapping Go?
Around I think 12, 13 session.
Okay,
Uh,
quite a few. And how has the experience been?
Yeah, it's all been a good experience.
Good.
I already have talked with Akila ma'am and
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, good,
Yes.
good. Right. You can always, that is what, you can always find a speaker that, or maybe speaker or two, three speakers that you really connect well with. So you can talk, and they also know where you are making mistakes rather than completely switching between speakers to speakers every 4, 5 sessions. You can stick to three speakers, because sometimes not all speakers are available. So that way you can choose between those speakers only, because once that bond develops, it is easy for you to also open up to them.
Enough. Yeah,
Correct,
right.
because it
Correct.
becomes all right. So what do you want to talk about? We do have a session material and a topic also, or is it something else that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to know, in your area, how is the pandemic situation, and the cases, are they rising again, or is it
No,
normal?
no, it is normal and it's a go better than earlier.
And schools have opened
Schools
completely.
are better. Yeah, completely offline classes are going.
Okay, offline. And how is the strength? Like, what the entire class? I mean, all the students come, or is it few students
Yeah,
today, like it is the case in Mumbai?
50% students are allowed. So, in a day we have to run two batches.
Two batches, correct.
50% in morning batch
I
and
see.
50% in.
For a teacher, it is to work throughout the day. For students, it is alternative. But that is needed also, because especially in Mumbai, also we are looking at the same option, That is, schools have, I believe, opened up 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th standard. But as far as the higher, and even I think some of the colleges offering graduation, graduation courses have also opened up. But MBA level studies have not, no, colleges are completely offline. The thing is, because they are from different parts of the country, they have gone back to their hometown.
Yeah,
So we are looking at having proper sessions maybe post December only, not in the next 2-3 months, because
yeah.
they need to come back. And thing is that many of them are outstation students, so they stay here in Mumbai. The rent is quite high, so they would want to, if there are online sessions only, they want to go back to their hometown, right?
Yeah, right.
That is the thing. So all those economics part of it is there.
Again, the situation is better in Mumbai or not?
Now much better. In fact, just the other day I was reading in the newspaper that monthly cases have fallen down to 300 something, which was earlier it was a daily case. It was, the cases were more than that on a daily basis, 500, 600. But now it is much. But the thing is that in Mumbai, even though cases are less, if we allow crowding, it will quickly rise again.
Yeah, right,
That is the
right.
problem.
Again, I don't know, is it true or not, but again, the Delta virus and what is
Yes, they say I don't read that much. I get so stressed out every time they have a new variant coming up. But yes, they're saying that in India, it's very tiring to read. But in India, they're saying that in certain places there's a new new variant of the virus. So what the government generally is saying is, the central government is to still continue taking precaution, even though cases have
right.
reduced and vaccinate. What about your vaccination? Yeah.
Yeah, I got both dose of.
Good. And now that you have to travel also, you need to have both the doses. It's very essential. Right?
Yeah, I got, because before opening that school, we
Mm.
already have through that guideline that you have to
Okay.
take action and then you go to your school.
Yes, of course. But then you're talking about the primary children. They must. Of course, they are not vaccinated yet. They need to. They
Still,
need
I
to
think
follow.
no vaccine for kids.
Mm.
So
Right. No vaccine for children, yes. But they are looking at, because see, if you look at countries like USA, they have started vaccination for children who are, I believe, above the age of 7 up to the age of 15, 16. They are experimenting with that. So let's see.
we also had that news in India. It is, I think,
Mm-hmm. There were talks actually, but here in Mumbai, they have not started that yet. As far as primary schools are concerned, because the each batch I believe in primary classes are more, sometimes 90 students also. So of course, calling all the students together is a huge mistake. So again, they have 2-3 batches, just like you are saying that in your school
Yeah.
also, same.
According to strength, we have to do
Yes,
like
number of batches, correct.
less students, so you can call all the
One,
students.
right, correct. Like for instance, at the MBA level, we have 35 to 40 students maximum. Not more, never. In fact, sometimes it is less than that also, because it's a high level. When you talk about master's level, then you don't find 100 students taking up masters. So there, hopefully, the classes are large. Then the students can maintain social distancing also. But still, we are looking at having offline classes along with online. Online classes. That is, yes, doing both. So let's see. There are, but for teachers, we have to work. We have to same for us.
Yeah, but, and it's still everyone has some confusion. Maybe everything
With the
not.
guidelines.
Yeah, so it's one dilemma I think is going.
Yes, what to do actually. But I think by next year, things will be much under control, because number one, vaccination is
Yeah.
India is one of the fastest countries to achieve mass vaccination. Second is that uh, hopefully, let's hope the new virus, the variants more variants don't come up. So it's not assuming that. I think the virus we are able to, now fight off the virus in a better manner with this.
Yeah. Because already we have, I think, faced many things.
Yes, and the body has already. In fact, in Mumbai, this Shikha, in Mumbai, in fact, in my known area also, there have been people who have been affected by the virus after being vaccinated once, twice also. But then it has been very mild. It is almost like cold and cough.
cold and
within
I
a
think second dose, so you will be completely fine. But after first dose, there
first
is some,
dose, you have to be careful, little bit careful. Even then, even after second dose, the government is saying keep wearing mask and sanitizing yourself, because see, if the virus attacks someone, one person may recover in 2 days. Second person may not. It is about the immunity of the person. Second person may recover. Who knows? If the second person is an elderly, they might require hospitalization also, despite the vaccination. So doctors are saying that let's be careful. Why to wait for the virus to, just because you have taken vaccination?
yeah,
Right.
as being I think
Careless.
of India, we also take care that all the
Yes.
things, protocols or precautions we should
Correct.
continue. And still, it is not over. So
Yes, absolutely. Just the other day, Shikha, you wouldn't believe, I was, talking to two different speakers on clapingo, and one said that, "Ma'am, do you really think there is coronavirus?"
oh my
He
God.
had doubts, so I don't. I mean, he was from Tripura. So my state is not affected at all, not even a single casualty, ma'am. So we don't think the virus is real,
Is
because so I, I was saying that virus is very much real. The whole country, the whole world is, I mean, okay, small part of the country, you can still think, I don't know about it. Whole world is being impacted. How can you think it is not
How
real?
can you think
You all
about
are
it?
lucky. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you are.
Nothing else. So he said, yes,
But
ma'am. I said,
their mentality, I think, right? Why they are thinking
don't
this.
take it.
Some politics, people,
Also,
there are
they
some politics is going with,
in that also,
there is some politics. And so they are thinking more and much about this.
yes.
Rather than what they have to think that we should
Yes,
do it
they think
protocol.
on useless things, that they are debating on whether the virus is there or not. And and because of that, they are not taking proper precautions. Also, he was saying that, ma'am, only in malls we see people wearing masks. Nowhere outside, don't
No.
wear mask.
And they will, they will get to know when they will face
Exactly,
everything and every condition in their locality. Then,
exactly.
yeah,
I told
then,
him, I reminded him, same happened with Kerala last year. They were the chief minister was quite, you can say, he was talking in a very proud manner that this is how we have made. And look at Kerala now. So, I mean, now it has stabilized again, but there were so many cases.
so
So,
many cases
so many cases. So I told him that the virus is very contagious. You at least wear mask and tell your family members. It is very much there. He was doubting whether it is really there or not. So
are.
anyway, so yeah, it is all about mentality, and even
It
in
is,
US, you find the same thing.
yeah.
Uh,
In first, I think in first COVID pandemic, after that, many people they hadn't believed that yeah, it
it
is
was
still.
new to them. What are they saying? Whoa, all those things.
But
They were not very.
after the second
They
pandemic,
realized.
yeah, they believed and yeah, completely because then they faced that yeah, what is the actual
Yes, second
real
wave was very bad. Right.
second.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't see why, and it is not that you have to do a lot of things to in the name of precaution. Just wear a mask and
Yes,
sanitize. It is not a big deal that okay, I have to take so much of trouble. Earlier it was lockdown and all, but now things have opened up. You can enjoy as much as you want to, but
yeah.
people think that is also trouble and that is also foolishness. Why are we
Only wearing mask, yeah, right. It's not a big deal, but
big deal?
yeah, don't know why they are feeling shy to wear mask.
They feel that it is not required. We are strong enough, and it is all China's conspiracy. It was a big news
Consideration. Yeah, right, right.
between
Yeah, that's why I said no. Some people they are thinking like this is the
politics.
going and
In
nothing.
fact, you will not believe, even in US, an advanced country, people think this way based on the political party that they support. Whatever the political party says, that it is all rubbish. What virus? Do we have any? They will. So many were not wearing masks and just moving about, taking. I mean, taking out protests also. They were protesting in huge numbers, saying that it
Yeah,
is holding our economy back and you should not follow this. Because my sister is in US, she was saying that here also there is a problem. It is not that it is only in India.
yeah,
So
right. Means every part of the country and every part of the state they are thinking different about this.
different.
Rather than
That
to
is
think
why,
what they have to think, actually what is happening. But they
correct.
are thinking and they are using their mind in
But
different.
some other, and how much can you control as a government? Okay, you can give guidelines, then it is up to you to follow. They cannot. It's a 100 crore country, people of 100 crores. So government cannot possibly go after everyone. That's the thing.
Definitely.
No
And
problem.
you know, people, they are already given many guidelines, but how much we
They
are
follow.
following, that's
That is the question. But let's hope Diwali goes well.